Right, today's vlog is going to be me explaining a little bit of what I do and showing you the insides to SoFly, which is kind of my life and everything that I live for and everything I believe in. So that's what today's vlog is going to be about. It is voting day as well, so firstly I'm off to go down and place my vote, because every vote counts, and then I've got a busy day on from there. So thanks. Right, so voting done. I'm not going to say who I voted for because it's always good to keep that quiet, but probably guessing by my business you can tell who I voted for anyway. Now off to go meet somebody and have coffee as well, because it's well due and I'm absolutely starving.
Maybe it's just the way that God made me this day. Honey, I hate you, and I feel for you. It won't be too long till we're back as one again.
Right, so admin and emailing done. Just enjoying coffee and then we're going to shoot off to... Right, so just finished the meeting, had a really good chat with a lady. Sadly she didn't want to be filmed, so I couldn't put that in the vlog. But what I have done is replied to some emails. I've also managed to send some funding bids off, which is always good because my business needs funding bids to be able to provide us with money so that we can do what we do for the community. So that's the admin part done. Now on my way to the allotments. Cool.
Drinking a German beer with a Cuban cigar in the middle of Paris with a Dominican bar. Great head on her shoulder, she probably studied abroad. She transferred to Harvard from King's College in March. She says that I'm her favorite cause she admires the art. Michelangelo with the flow, Picasso with the bars. She's well put together like a piece by Gershwin, Renaissance style. Tonight is picture perfect, so smile and pack your bags real good, baby, cause you'll be gone for a while. Girl, tell me how you feel. What's your fantasy, yo? I see it's on the beach down in Mexico. You can put your feet up, be my senorita. We ain't gotta rush, just take it slow. You'll be in the highlight, soaking up the sunlight. Anything you want, it's yours. I'll have you living life like you should. You say you never had it so good. You never had it so good. Suffering from first class cabin fever, 5-hour layovers from Norway to Egypt. I'm to the point like the pyramids of Giza. Still I'm to the left like the tower out in Pisa. I'm feeling single, baby, I could use a feature. Swagger like Caesar, I'll get you a visa. We can go to Italy and maybe see the Colosseum. I'll be Da Vinci if you be my Mona Lisa.
Right, so I want to talk about a little bit of what the allotment has to do with SoFly. So at SoFly we help young people get into sport, and what we've decided to do is I say we as a team because we all are a team, but what I believe is I want to help young people get interested in growing vegetables and eating vegetables, because the modern day generation isn't eating enough healthy foods, and that may be because of lower class poverty, or that may be just because of laziness. So what I want to show is that it doesn't cost a lot to be able to grow your own vegetables, because I have this allotment and I pay £1 a week, which is £52 a year. That's not expensive, that is not unaffordable. So we have a new programme starting, which is going to be a Monday night and a Saturday morning, and it's going to be called Allotment Fun with SoFly. And what that's going to involve is young people, like I've said, digging up, planting, seeding, eating, trying. So that's hugely what the project's about, and that is why I'm down here chipping in, because I haven't been here a lot, but I've got a really good team behind me that are getting involved in really getting this allotment up and ready so that we can start the project. Okay, so I just wanted to show you a little bit and have a little bit of a brief talk. And why don't I show you around? So in here, obviously, this is the shed. This is HQ of the allotment, SoFly HQ. Behind me, you've got all the tools that we've got. We take a lot of donations. A lot of people have donated, which is really great. I've got a little bit of veg here. And then we've got a little a stove down here for teas and coffees and so forth. And we're going to have potentially a lot more in here once we get going. Okay, so why don't I take you on a little tour of the allotment. So this is the shed, SoFly HQ, weird plot 63A. I wanted to show you that because I think that's really cool and it looks good. Right, so if you come with me, here we have what we're doing. As you can see, I've been working. We have potatoes growing in here, runner beans growing in here, our gooseberries, they're coming on really well, rhubarb. So that's pretty much it at the minute. We're still vacating areas so that young people can dig up and learn how to dig and weed and all of that forth. But it's got the real potential to be really exciting, as well as help and really change people's lives and helping them understand eating healthy and how you grow it all. Okay? Right. Now it's getting to a certain time. I have to go do the other part of my job, which is the football side. We've got a football session later on and getting young people into sport. So I hope you enjoyed the little bit down the allotment, and I best dash off.
No matter what you say, what you do, when I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. Got these other tunnels, I'll be right by your side till 2005. Okay, hold up, wait a minute.
Right, so I want to tell you something about Eat That Frog. Eat That Frog is a community interest company that help young adults as well as older adults get back into work. What they do is they help people on job centre benefits or much more, help them gain qualifications as well as experience. So I'll tell you a little bit about Eat That Frog. I learned about Eat That Frog because I was unemployed, and what they did is they helped me set up SoFly, which is brilliant. I owe a lot of them near enough everything to what I do. But what they also have done is they have subcontracted SoFly, so we help people get interested in sport, and we teach what is called a sports progression qualification. Okay, so that's really beneficial. I don't actually work at this office, I work at their Torquay office, but my mum does work at this office, and luckily she's not in, so I'm going to be using her office. Okay. So the second part of what I do is I run a clothing company that helps fund the charity, and what I've been working on today is we've been building a team of sponsored athletes that represent us out and about in the area, and I built this new part of the website. I did it quite a bit last night, but I'm doing a little bit today. I'll show you what it's all about. See, so there's two sides of my job, not just one. So let it focus. So you got first, there's me, Joe Haggerty. He's a skater. We've got Toby Boothroyd, a rider. We've got Mauricio Vargas, professional football player. And we're slowly building up a complete team, out meeting more people and trying to find some of the best young athletes in the area. And just updating the shop and making sure that all the orders have gone to who they needed to go to. So it's all really good fun. Fantastic youth session tonight. We really focused on just having the boys have fun and really get involved in the football. We had a good little audience. Did a little time lapse, as you can see anyway. So it went really well. So we're just in Subway, we do a little evaluation before it's time to rock home. So yeah.
So I'm Adrian, I'm one of the directors of SoFly, new to the game in terms of the videos, so hi. And I'm kind of the social guy, the youth worker guy, and every week we try and talk about some social issues. So this week we chose voting, being a big day in the UK, you know, voting elections and stuff, and wanting to get the young people's feelings on what is voting, do they like voting and stuff like that. And actually they knew more than we thought they would. And it was great to hear about the parties they might vote for but actually hadn't registered. So the interest was there. You know, and their take on what parties was another interesting one. And some of them talked about the legalising of cannabis for the Green Party, and that's the reason why they might vote for that party. But it was definitely great to speak to them, you know, give them some more knowledge on voting and politics, and just have that little kind of, you know, input into their lives of a wider aspect of the world. Speak soon.
Right, see you tomorrow. Take it easy, mate. Take it easy. Good little evaluation session done. Now off to catch a train. Boom.
Back home. So tell me, why am I still lost in limbo? With nowhere to go. God knows I'm trying, I'm fighting to get out of here. Oh, but sometimes it's hard not to give in to fear. I build myself up cause I want it so much.